Deathstalker, directed by James Sordelli and written by Howard R. Cohen and produced by Roger Corman. The movie starts with the Deathstalker, played by Rick Hill, defeating these evil abusers. So far, he's a very heroic character. I wonder how they're going to change that. Because this is a weird medieval movie, every woman is basically a fetish slave. She kisses and makes out with this 19-year-old while old man watches. Next, he has a argument with this old man. He says there are no more heroic heroes, just heroes that screw 19 and kill. Yup, this is a heroic character we're following. Some dumb, strong guy who screws 19 and just kills. I guess the main reason why some people might like this movie is the puppet design by Britt Mixon, but the character is still too dumb and unlikable for to take me through this film. Another good thing is that Rick Hill is very good in these short fighting scenes where he cuts this guy up, and I like how they show the blood coming off the sword. Just the thing is, every time this guy defeats a evil abuser, the woman automatically gives herself to him, and that's just very odd. And Rick Hill's performance is not charming enough to make that believable. So we're just watching these very easy women give themselves to this kind of dumb acting strong guy. This movie really takes advantage of having an R rating. We are in this crazy fetish cave dungeon for 35 minutes, and it's just way too much. This movie clearly appeals to audience with lots of boobs, and the puppets are very impressive, but I still can't overlook how disgustingly every woman is written in this movie and how they're just kiddos who are meant to be abused and be very easy to have sex with. It's a very distasteful film. Yeah, that Fez dungeon is like 35 minutes of the movie, which is most of the movie, and I don't think I can talk about a lot of it on YouTube, so I'm just gonna skip over a lot of it. I think I said enough about why it's just overdone this film and I don't like it. And this character is very heroic in this fighting scene where he's beating up one of these guys, but this guy was treating the woman just like he did. I mean, the acting was abusive. Like the woman did not like it in the scenes where this guy was having sex with a woman and the scenes where this guy was having sex with a woman. So they're both bad characters. Like they're both abusive characters. I don't know who I'm supposed to root for doing this fight. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this movie. It ends with him defeating the fetish dungeon master and him holding up a sword. But this character was portrayed very dumb, and he was just a strong guy that liked sex a lot. That was his only character. So I don't really like this hero, but I guess I dislike the guy who was the ruler of the fetish dungeon more. I don't know. This is kind of a satisfying ending, but still, this movie was very difficult to watch and very exploitative of women. So that's Deathstalker. I just did not like this movie mainly for how the women were just being way too giving themselves to this main strong guy, and how the main strong guy was kind of dumb and he was good at defeating the monsters, but he was also kind of abusive in some scene. Like he's just some dumb strong guy that's heroic in some scenes but abusive in other scenes. So I don't really feel like rooting for him. And I guess the movie is good for the puppets and the costume design. I do like the puppets and the costumes designed by Bern Mixon. I guess that's why some people like this movie. But the main character was just not a good character for me to follow in the story. And it's just obviously going for the R rating with all the crazy nudity that's in it. I just didn't get into this movie, and there's obviously enough to make fun of this movie for. So I'm looking forward to watching the sequel, Deathstalker 2, tomorrow. I mean, this movie was written by Howard R. Cohen, and basically what they did is they wrote some R-rated, basically X-rated films before this one, and that definitely shows with how the women are written in this movie. Sorry, this movie was just way too um R-rated, taken advantage of, and the women were way too um giving themselves to this men for me to like this movie. But I do like the puppets and costumes still. So I would not fully recommend this movie to anybody, but if you've already seen it, I guess it's fine that you like the costumes. I just would not recommend this movie. Bye.